Welcome, my friends, to our final vinyl countdown episode here on It's Vinylly Mine. It has been a fun trip through 11 vinyls so far. Hope you've been enjoying these special episodes, and we've got a very special one for you today here on the last day of 2024. And we are looking at the Transformers TV show 40th anniversary edition of the soundtrack to the TV show. Yeah, they released a double LP of music from the show. Very excited. From G1 Transformers. It's what I grew up on. So I'm very, very happy to have this and to bring to you. And we're unwrapping it right in front of you. So I haven't heard this yet, but I'm very, as you can tell, I'm just, the kid in me just can't wait to be taken back to all those wonderful music cues that we got during that show. So enough of me babbling. Let's drop the needle and take a look. So this was released on July 26, 2024. And yeah, it's music from the original animated series. And Batblade, help us out here and get this plastic off so we can take a look and take a trip back to our childhood. So here we are with a hype label on the spine. Now, there were two variations, and I haven't opened this one yet, but with the purple on the front, I believe this is the Decepticon version, which means colored vinyl, and this is going to be metallic silver with blue and purple swirls. That's what I'm told. I'm not sure. We'll find out. But I love this label. That purple just pops. Transformers, limited edition, Autobots versus Decepticon, colored vinyl variant, more than meets the eye. Love that. Gonna have to put that to the side, and also try not to feel so old at the fact that it says 40 years. Anyway, so here we are. Love it. We got Optimus, we got Ironhide, we got Bumblebee, Jazz. Yeah, we've got them all on here. And yeah, our heroes here, our villains up on the top. I love this art. This art is fantastic. Yeah, I mean, that logo first, but it's just the whole, what they put together here with the characters and the quality of it is just great and very, very, appropriate for a 40th anniversary release. Then on our spine, we got Transformers, the music from the animated series. A little hard to read with that color pattern there on the spine, but still you know which one it is. And then on the back, oh man, look at this. Pictures from the G1 cartoon. Yeah, it makes me just want to watch it again. It takes me right back to my kid. Cybertron up here, we've got Transformers up here, and then we've got our track listings. Disc 1, side A and B. They didn't do consecutive numbering on this, so this disc 2 is side A and B. And they got a 40th anniversary remix of the Transformers theme. Can't wait to hear that. So let's check out the gatefold on the inside, shall we? Before we get there, album originally recorded in Czech Republic between 83 and 84. So that's cool. So here, the epic battle. That's a beautiful painting. That's artwork that they did. That's not still from, the cells at all. That is wonderful artwork capturing a key moment in all of our Gen X childhood. If you know the movie at all, you know what happens with that. So yeah, it's great that they picked that to put in the gatefold for sure. And then we've got our sleeves here, which got our track listings on our sleeves, and wonderful artwork further here with this. Optimus Prime and the Autobots here on one, and then on the other, we've got the Decepticons here as well for side 2, for disc 2, side A and B. And yeah, and they even give which episode it was in and the title of the episode and the composer in here as well. Now, these are going to be for cartoons, so these are all going to be shorter tracks. These aren't going to be longer tracks, but still. And, oh, look at that. The Transformers. Sorry, that's a wonderful color. That is a wonderful, unique color. I don't think I've seen quite a blending like that in our collection. And then on our disc 1 coloring here, oh yeah, this is the Decepticon variant. Look at that. That is so cool. So very, very cool. So very excited to listen to this, as you can tell, taking me back to my childhood. And what we're going to do, as always, is we're going to take a break here from this. We're going to listen to these, and when I come back, I'll give you what it sounds like and my final thoughts on it. So stay tuned.
Hey everyone, looking for even more content? Then why not head on over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/specialmarkproductions, where we have 3 affordable tiers that will get you access to the conversation before the conversation of the spoiler room, get an exclusive VIP episode each month that you vote for the spoiler room, and you can also get early access to our videos and so much more. So head on over there, because the more we can do there, the more we can do here.
And we are back, everyone, from listening to this wonderful trip back to my childhood. The Hasbro Presents Transformers, music from the original animated series, 40th anniversary release. And yeah, all this music takes me back. It sounds so good by itself, most of it. I'll get to that in a minute. Most of these tracks just stand on their own. Even though they're short musical cues, they're still so effective and so much fun to listen to, much like the G.I. Joe release that we get. The music back then in the 80s for the cartoons was like this mixture of classic cartooning music along with a more modern edge, a little bit of a rock edge. Some of these tracks have a guitar in them, or, you know, synth, or some other special effects sounds in them. So really just stand on their own entertaining tracks. Even if they aren't that long, they're still very effective. Now, I'm going to say the opening theme song, without the special effects and the running and animations and stuff underneath it, it doesn't quite stand out as well for me. It doesn't sound quite as good as that does when you're watching the version in the show. So I thought that was interesting. But the rest of these tracks were so good. There's a trio of tracks on side A, disc 1, Attack, Attack, Decepticon Drama, and Explode and Repair. Fantastic tracks. These are like the core tracks. You can see why they included almost all of the music from the pilot on side A and into side B, because most of those tracks are reused throughout this entire series. In fact, a lot of the tracks that they have here are tracks that were reused throughout the series. So you can see why they included them on this collection, right? So I really dig those 3 tracks for sure. And then we have on here Heavy Metal on disc 1 side B. Great, awesome drive. Yeah, just so much fun. So driving, and my childhood. Really, I'm like a kid again. I apologize. And then the Transformers medley is really one of those where if you've watched the series at all, you're going to pick out these tracks like that. Very familiar sounding tracks, but all of them well performed. And yeah, each one of these tracks is unique in its style and in its cues and its instrumentation and what they do with it. But unique in a way on this release, so you don't get a lot of repeats, but at the same time, those are tracks that were repeated throughout the show's run of G1. So, and also note, this is a 45 12-inch disc. So run your player at 45 RPM speed versus the 33 1/3 like we're usually used to with 12-inch. This one's a 45. So just to let you know. And that'll do it for us here for our vinyl countdown, ending it on a nostalgia trip, because what better day to have some nostalgia feelings than New Year's Eve. So I hope everyone out there has enjoyed our vinyl countdown. Please like, subscribe, bells and whistles if you haven't yet. We've got a lot of great movie reviews, interviews, stuff planned for 2025 here, and you can keep up to date with it. Thank you so much for supporting us. This year we grew in subscribers by a lot, and that was because of you. So thank you so much. Transformers soundtrack to the animated series 40th anniversary release. It's Vinylly Mine, and I'll catch you on the flip side, and Happy New Year.